Hey there ladies and gentlemen, this is Conquer001 aka Morris. Before I start on this particular unboxing review, which you've already guessed, it's going to be a recording mic. I just want to admit to you guys that I'm actually feeling rather tipsy because earlier on I actually attended an event and some part of it I actually consumed quite an amount of alcohol. So I do feel rather tipsy right now. But fortunately I'm not drunk, so when I got back home I was quite surprised to see that sorry, I got tongue-tied that the delivery of the recording mic has reached my house, and I'm really excited to show you what it is. For the for you guys who probably knew about this, or rather knew about this particular product, it is called, let me just get the actual the name. Let's see. It is called the, oh dear, where's the brand? Oh yes, it's called Blue Yeti. So for those of you who have already known, you probably know what it is. So maybe, who knows, you might just want to skip this video. But for those who don't know, this is most likely going to be my recording mic for the rest of my YouTube videos, and possibly for my amateur voice acting, that I do intend on taking part in projects and stuff like that via the internet forums and etc. So without further ado, this is the packaging. It's a fairly large packaging. I don't think I can actually get it all within view, so I'm gonna do my best. So here I go. So now that the fast forward has actually passed, this is in fact Blue Yeti. I was actually considering of Blue Snowball, which was supposed to be a more affordable, more economical method for starting up YouTubers and all that stuff. But fortunately, I have the support of my sponsor, Mr. Chong Lai. So there's a shout out to him. Thank you so much for actually sponsoring my this particular recording microphone. I'm really thankful. So as it says over here, it is the ultimate USB microphone for professional recording, and I'm really looking forward to that. So as you can see, it is black colored, which I'm actually kind of grateful for. So if we look at this packaging, it's 4 settings, infinite possibilities, which makes me wonder, if it's only 4 settings, why is it infinite? I don't know. So it says here, the Yeti is one of the most advanced and versatile multi-pattern USB microphones available anywhere. Combining 3 capsules and 4 different pattern settings, the Yeti is the ultimate tool for creating amazing recordings directly to your computer. Delivering exceptional sound and performance, the Yeti can capture anything with a clarity and ease unheard of in a USB microphone. Forgive me, I'm not exactly very fluent today, thanks to the consumption of excessive alcohol. So kids, you know what? Stay away from alcohol, it's horrible. So we got stereo, cardioid, omnidirectional, and bidirectional. So these are apparently the 4 settings, if I'm not mistaken. So since I'm doing mostly vocals and voiceovers, so it's probably going to be stereo and cardioid. That's pretty much it. Omnidirectional and bidirectional I probably won't be using as much. Here, so it's probably the description to what the components are gonna be. So apparently I'm gonna have a tri-capsule array. What is this? Is this a stand? I'm not too sure about that. Capsule, blah blah blah, mic gain control, yada yada yada. Probably will share that later as a comparison. And is there in the description here? Yeti. It's a noun, a legendary ape-like creature who roams the Himalayas. And next, the second definition means an incredibly versatile USB microphone found worldwide. Okay. All right. Apparently they got like 4 different descriptions here. Espanol, Italiano, Duce, I'm sorry, Nippon, Rippenyu, or otherwise known as Japanese, and Jianti Zhongwen, which is simplified Chinese. There we go. So we have over here does it help? Doesn't seem to focus. Oops. Okay, it doesn't change much. Oh, it does. I happen to focus it. Yay. System requirements, as you can see, requires a Microsoft Mac OS 10 or higher. 64 megabyte RAM required as a minimum. Supports Windows 8, 7 XP, and also requires at least 64 megabytes of RAM, which is no big deal. 2-year limited warranty. Designed in USA, made in China. All right. Anything at the top? I wonder. Apparently, it shows a Yeti with with a pair of glasses holding an iPod being displayed on a Mac laptop, and a blue Yeti connected to it via the power of the USB. All right then. So let's open this up. Oops, sorry. Let's see. This is what happens when you have too much alcohol. It just robs you of your stability and your focus. I'm trying to do my best to keep myself as focused as possible. Oopsie daisy. So, let me just turn this around. There we go. So, we have ourselves a pair of, and not a pair, it's actually a cable. Let me just tap on the mobile phone to focus it. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. That's better. So this is a mini USB cable, fairly long. So clearly to supply power to the microphone, I suspect. And then styrofoam to actually hold the device in place. And we have ourselves a manual. Hello. Congratulations on your purchase of the Yeti, the most advanced and versatile multi-pattern USB microphone roaming the wild today. Sure. Okay, so I'll be reading this later. Again, I stand by my position that the manual is there for a reason. So whenever you buy something, I would highly recommend you that you read it, especially in games too. So I know, I mean, there's a reason why there's tutorials and all that stuff, but hey, you know what? The manuals might reveal something that you might never know of. Okay. Oh my goodness. There it is. The recording microphone. I'm so looking forward to it. I did not expect it to arrive before the pop filter. The pop filter has yet to arrive yet, and this actually did. I'm actually quite surprised. Okay, looks like I have to slide it on instead. There we go. That's much easier. Okay, so empty box, place on the side. This is out of the way. Oh wow, I'm so excited. Apparently here it says here K5. Alright. Pull this out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I suspect I'm supposed to turn this around. Wow. Let me just tilt the camera. There we go. Behold. Let me just tilt this up a bit. And yes, that is my keyboard and my Blitz soundbar. My setup isn't exactly like gamer style, but due to limited resources, well, what can I do? But it does its job, so it's fine. And it comes with a free silica bag. Okay, so wow, look at this. Look at this. It's a very slick device, that's for sure. Knob. Okay, first and foremost, just by touching it, it feels very heavy. It feels like it's made like really dense and good quality material. Like the stand alone, I mean, this entire thing has a very decent weight to it, and already as soon as I put it down, I already noticed that there's already a very good traction, and I suspect it has to do with something down below. Here we go. See that? Well, you can see some dirt in it, but so it even says QC passed. The question though is based on what? So it actually has a decent weight to it. It really does. There we go. Interesting. I can see why the few review videos that I've actually watched, that some YouTubers actually recommend the Blue microphone. It's actually feels very sturdy and very well built, and I have to say I'm actually very happy that contrary to my stereo typical thinking of like how this kind of recording equipment could cost a bomb, this is fortunately, you know, very accessible to the general public, and I feel like this is a wonderful thing. First off, it has a good grip. Even as I rotate it, it doesn't feel very loose, and I believe I may be able to rotate this or like smooth loosen its grip. It doesn't seem that way, but you know what, I'm happy with this particular position. This is the mute button, I believe. As you can see, hear that sound. This is the volume button. It feels rigid. It's not very smooth, so it, I suppose, helps it to like make very tight turns, I suppose. But I would probably be, prefer it to be a bit more smoother. And we have over here the gain dial and the pattern dial. I suspect this is the 4 modes. There we go. So the icons is quite important according to the packaging of this box. See this 4 icons followed by here. Let me just focus it. There we go. See this? Nice. Okay, and then focus back. Well done. So this gain dot is clearly smoother, and it feels a bit loose, as you can see. Whereas compared with the pattern one, it's a lot more rigid. But that's because it's actually 4 set dials, so that's understandable. And compared with this dial, this volume dial, clear difference. It's much more rigid. It's like a good grip on it. It's pretty cool. And I believe there's something below. Let's see what it is below. So below, as some of you may or may not know, says here the Yeti designed. Let's see if I can focus on that. Yep, it is focused. Yeti designed by Blue microphones in California, made in China. So we got a mini USB port over here, and we have an earphone jack over here. And it does seem to be very, very useful indeed. I'm not sure what this is for though. I'm gonna have to read the manual to figure out what it is. Okay, and there doesn't seem to be anything else in the packaging. So the later part of the video will be me doing a recording with the microphone in comparison with the audio recording I have with this mobile. And in case you might not have noticed, I'm actually recording so far of all my videos thus far via a mobile phone. The past few videos, however, the unboxing of the Woodger and the review of the Woodger, however, is actually done with my latest mobile, which is a Galaxy S5. So I will be doing a recording with the microphone itself. Naturally, I'll be doing some tweaking to get the maximum quality that I can get, and then for you guys to actually see the difference. And I do hope to use this very much so in the near future, both for work and for personal hobbies. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is my audio recording using the Blue Yeti microphone, and I personally think that's actually pretty cool. It's a bit of a shame that the pop filter has yet to arrive, so I'm actually doing the recording without the pop filter. And another problem that I noticed was that as I was recording, I noticed this distinct hum in the background. It is not the microphone's fault. In fact, this merely shows the microphone's superb build quality. And why do I say that? Apparently, the humming was actually caused by the vibrations and the magnetic fields from my CPU, like the fans and all that stuff. And since the CPU is actually on the very same desk where the microphone is actually sitting on, the vibration got caught up by the microphone, and that is actually quite impressive. It is clear that it is very sensitive. Uh, that being said, I actually think that the setup is actually really simple. It's actually straightforward using just USB cable connected, powered up by USB, and so far it has done wonderfully. And I actually use Odyssey to remove the hum through post editing, of course. So uh, I could not be more happy. This microphone, this Blue Yeti, is really awesome, and I really do look forward to um, recording my gameplay uh, with you guys soon. And in fact, the next game that I do intend to record is Assassin's Creed Unity. I actually got the code about like 2 nights ago. Uh, just a quick heads up, I really want to play it, but because my baby nephew is actually currently in the house, my sister actually went overseas, so I'm actually watching over the baby together with my family, of course. And so it's quite unlikely, sorry, that I'll be able to actually play the game for the next few days. So I'll just have to grit my teeth, um, because ultimately I'm just doing this as a hobby, and I believe that there are more pressing issues, which is the care and concern for my baby nephew until my sister comes back this coming Monday or Tuesday to pick up the child. So, uh, what else can I say? I do intend of using this microphone to also do amateur voice acting. I will also be checking out the forums to try out the roles. Um, I do believe that with this microphone, I will be able to do a much better um, attempt in a sense. And I will also try to do some amateur singing. So who knows? Check it out. And finally, I suppose like the last step is to probably get myself a webcam. Not exactly like a really high quality camera. Budget issues. Ugh, what to do? Uh, for instances where I could actually attach it and then record it together with the audio, maybe for like the singing processes. Unlikely that I may use it for like my game playthroughs, but I could. To be honest, I'm still all new to this, so I'll just do whatever that it is within my means. Um, Nevertheless, thank you for watching this rather lengthy unboxing of the Blue Yeti that I just got recently, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.